For a level select, use the joypad to make the word abracadabra, using right and down on the D-pad for the R's and D's. The lead guitarist will grin, and then press A, B and C together with start to access the cheat. Use button A and up and down to select your start level. Once on the move, always use rocks to protect your thick skull from monkeys in the palm trees. Just remember that you can't belly punch when you're carrying rocks. You can use the bigger rocks as stepping stones to clear thorn bushes and just bosh the pterodactyls for a free ride. Again, use the rocks to protect your head. Now grab a free ride from a passing brontosaurus. The first boss is a complete walkover. Just wait for the dinosaur to charge, then scuffle down and retrieve the rock just below the platform. Rush up out of harm's way, and then throw the rock straight onto its big dumb bag. Easy. Watch out for ghoulies appearing suddenly from the floor on the second level. You can squash them with the rocks, but be sure to get your timing right. As before, use the rocks to cover yourself from the flaky roof of the caverns, and flatten snakes to provide yourself with a handy jumping platform. Jump up onto this platform, and then push the rock over the edge to reveal an extra energy icon. There it is. I just mind these flying pigs. And there goes the snake. The saber-tooth boss is really easy too, once you've got the technique. Bash him twice when you first appear, then follow him down below the platform to corner him to the left. And wham, 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 it's all over for him. Use rocks underwater to stabilize yourself on level 3. Remember that you'll have to come up rear pretty frequently, but the crabs can get you while you're toting rocks around. The walrus boss in this level is the hardest of the lot. You're going to take a few hits here, but get into his head or stomach and bash him as much as possible. And look out for the bubbles he blows. You'll slide all over the place without a rock to stabilize you on this level. Now bash the woolly rhino to get a lift skywards, but watch out for the snowballers, irritating creatures if ever you saw them. Best move is to either avoid them altogether or try and time it right so you can bash them senseless. This is an example of how not to do it. Remember to use the animal catapults you come across for the right effect, be it frog, mammoth or crocodile. Get some serious air. The woolly mammoth boss is pretty simple. Just jump up and bash the base of his trunk, then run left and wait for the snowballs to fall. Get left to avoid his hoover-like sucking, then turn around and bosh him again. Mind his tusks and take your time. Onto the graveyard level, and you've got to use the skulls, tongues and fat dinosaurs to progress towards the huge mouth at the end of the first level. Look out for some of the small green creatures, as they'll sometimes release devils to pursue you after their death. Very antisocial. Once inside the monster's rather disgusting stomach, it's best to avoid the lower path, as it's full of evil gastric juices like this one. Aim for the higher path to claim more heart icons, and just use common sense. Before you know it, you'll be through to the final boss. And here he is, ugly brute but easy to beat. Just wait for him to snap at you, then retaliate with all legs kicking. Gary Gritter can only stand 10 hits or so, and it's soon all over. Where's your girl then?